Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another great night for a soccer game brought to you by LVTV and streaming live at leopardathletics.com. Tonight we come to you from Ortmeyer Stadium, home of the Leopards of the University of Verne, tonight playing against the Tigers of Occidental College. I'm TJ Sanchez along with Gio Ronaldo. Gio, tell us a little bit about the Tigers tonight.
So Laverne is currently in 5th place in the SkyX standings, behind their rivals of today, which are the Occidental Tigers. So it's a direct competition for 4th place, and they come in good momentum after beating the Caltech Beavers 4-1 on Thursday.
Absolutely, and Occidental also played the Caltech Beavers. Their game, Occidental won 1-0, so Laverne has that bit of advantage a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the players to watch tonight. For Laverne's team, number 24, Johnny DeRuda, he's a forward and a midfield. He's got 7 shots on goal. He's got 4 goals. He's actually number 2 in SkyAC for his goals, and he has 1 assist.
And we also have Christopher Wong, a sophomore forward. He has 3 goals, 11 points for Laverne, and he's 6'1", so he has height in his advantage for sure.
Absolutely, and now back to players to watch. For the University of Laverne Leopards, the goalkeeper Josh Ramirez, he's really holding it down for the Leopards back on defense. He is 2nd in SkyAC for saves. He has 25 saves in the last 5 games, so he's doing a remarkable job. On to Occidental players. Why don't you tell us a little bit about who to watch for Occidental?
So Occidental has number 8, Elijah Remy. He's a senior defender. He has 3 goals, even as a defender, and 6 points.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's doing a very great job. Number 11, Todd Kawada. He is actually an international player from Japan. He's a senior this year, and his position is forward. He has 10 shots on goal, and his shot on goal percentage is .714. So he's also a key player for the Tigers.
And last one for the Tigers, we also have their goalkeeper, Alex Bonomi. He's a sophomore, 6'1". He has 269 minutes played and 8 saves.
So this is going to be a great matchup tonight. In years past, 2016, last year, Laverne beat Occidental twice. Now in this conference, every team plays each other twice, and Laverne beat the Tigers both times last year. But in 2015 and in 2014, Laverne lost twice. So the Tigers took it twice, 3 years ago and 2 years ago. So the Tigers are looking to reclaim that, and the Leopards are looking to fight and to maintain that. The Leopards has had the same coach for the last 4 years. He's been doing a great job. Trevor Person. His first year, he really turned around the season for the Leopards. It was a really, really great season for the Leopards that year. He's really improved the program a lot. So both teams are warming up here, getting ready. It's about 75 degrees out tonight. There's a breeze starting. It's nice and cool. The sun is setting down, but the breeze makes for a nice compromise. And both teams coming off of a win. They're They won both of their previous games here. Both teams look fired up, ready for a great match. Now the Laverne Leopards average about 12 shots per game and 6 shots on goal per game, whereas the Tigers average 14 shots per game and 5 shots on goal per game. Pretty close numbers there. We'll see how it plays out on the field tonight. And Laverne has a more patient strategy. Most of their shots, most of their goals scored actually was in the second half as compared to the Tigers. The Tigers are a little bit more even. They're a little bit more spread out between the first half and the second half. So if Laverne can get an early lead here. Almost, good chance there. Number 18, Chris Wong, almost had it. Ball was just touched out by Ricardo McGarry. That's Ben Simon on the kick. Good defense there. Verne trying to get possession, trying to get it out. Nice shot by Ariel Rosso. He's a junior midfield for the Tigers. Tigers take possession of that and kick it out once again. And that is Josh Ramirez in goal, the 5'11" junior. Looks like an offsides call. Or a foul, excuse me. Verne's setting up some offense here. See if they can convert it. It was a good kick by number 10, Luis Hernandez. Laverne could not convert it so early on in the game here. Looks like Laverne wanted the call for the high kick there. They got it. Could be considered dangerous play. It's usually at the discretion of the ref. Laverne really trying to hold on to their possession there. Ball goes out once again in Laverne's favor. Senior Ferdinand Estrada for the throw. Tigers eager to get an early lead on the Leopards here. They're doing a pretty good job keeping it down on their offense half of the field. Gaining some momentum here. Trying to find an opening down the middle. Nothing there. A good save. Great job by Josh Ramirez in the goal there. As I mentioned before, the Leopards like to do most of the scoring in the second half, but it kind of seems like they're cutting it pretty close here with the Tigers. Tigers' majority of the play has been on the Leopards' defense. Gio, what do you think's going on here? Do you think it's the Tigers really coming out to fight? Do you think it's the Leopards?
I think Laverne is struggling a little bit with the second balls, especially those in the air, because Occidental is such a tall team. Their shortest player is 5'7", so I think they're struggling a little bit with the second balls, especially.
Yeah, Laverne's defense doing a good job stopping them so far, but we'll see if they can continue. Both teams doing anything they can to gain some momentum. Looks like they're setting up for another corner kick. And that'll be number 8, Elijah Remy on the kick. Goes a little deep. That could have been dangerous for the Leopards there. I think the breeze is also a bit in the Tigers' favor here. It's blowing downfield that way a bit. Handball. Refs didn't want to call it. Ref's calling a foul there. Looked pretty close. Tigers aren't happy with that call. Anton Russell with the kick. Audie Fox down line to receive it. Just a little bit too much on that kick there. And we got a replay right here. That was a pretty close call. Could have gone either way by the ref. Dante Amadeo in goal for the Tigers. Nice kick down line. Almost kept possession there. Just a little bit too much on that first touch. Handball not called because it did not help the Tigers keep possession of it. The foul kick taken by Victor Romero. Out of bounds. Yeah, number 5 midfield, Audie Fox. He's a senior. He's really holding it down there on the defense end. He hasn't had much time down in offense. And once again, you're watching the Skyac Men's Soccer on LVTV3 or Laverne Community Television. There's 32 minutes left in the first half here. Still nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0. And if you're just tuning in, your matchup tonight's against Laverne Leopards and the Occidental Tigers. Laverne playing some good defense thus far in the game. Laverne's only had 1, maybe 2 shots on goal. Tigers up to 3 or 4. Audie Fox almost with the steal there. Big kick down line. Kicked out. That was Liam Walsh. Liam Walsh looking for it. Could not get there in time. It's going to be another corner for the Tigers. Number 8, Elijah Remy. Stepping aside this time. Kick's going to be taken by number 16, Ben Simon. Good kick there, backdoor. And the Tigers put one away. 30 minutes on the nose left in the half. Occidental Tigers. That was a nice assist from the kick to the back door, right to the middle there. Looked like there's nothing Josh Ramirez could have done in that situation. There's a lot of bodies, a lot of things going on. We'll see if Laverne will be able to pick it up in the second half like they usually do. Hopefully they can get an early lead. That'll certainly help them. Here's the goal on replay once again. Yeah, Laverne's defense just couldn't get there in time. And tuning back in, we got a corner. To the middle from Audie Fox. And another corner kick for the Leopards. Nope. Be a goal kick. Once again, Dante Amadeo in goal. Leopards really fired up by that last goal against them. Really digging deep to find some momentum in this game. See if they can turn the tables. Good pressure there by Johnny DeRuda. Ball kicked way downfield. Leopards trying to regain possession. Not quite. Liam Walsh looking for something. Wasn't there. Ball kicked out and thrown back in. Down line once again, a little bit too much there. Easy pickup for the keeper, Josh Ramirez. Seems like Laverne's really favoring that left side of the field there on their offense. Wonder if they might have better luck on the opposite end of the field. Laverne, opportunity here. And a goal for the Leopards. Johnny DeRuda, another goal. The freshman forward midfield, Johnny DeRuda, gets one in there. I don't understand how that happened. I think the goalie wasn't expecting it, didn't see it coming. Here it is again on the replay. I think the goalie did not see that coming. 26.5 minutes left in the half here. The score is 1-1. That goal just might be what the Leopards needed. Some encouragement, put some energy on the field. Definitely looks like both teams are at a heightened level now of play. Good footwork there, getting around. As they're setting up for the corner kick here, Gio, why don't you tell us about that last goal a little bit?
Yeah, the Leopards have really shown the ability to step up their game after conceding a goal. It happened against Whittier. They were down 1-0, tied the game. They were down again 2-1, tied again and came back 3-2. It happened against Chapman. They lost 1-0, but the final 10 minutes were the best they've ever played. So Laverne has really shown fighting spirit, especially after conceding goals.
Yeah, that's right. Laverne really has that energy. They really take that energy and put it on the field when it counts. Looks like a breakaway for the Leopards. Shut down. It's important not to get too excited, though. And the ball kicked out. Good defense there. There's a substitution on the field for Laverne.
Now entering number 17,
Jack Collage. He's a sophomore forward for the Leopards. And he'll be going in for number 18, Christopher Wong. Jack Collage currently has 2 goals in Skyac. The coach, Trevor Person, maybe trying to go a little bit out of Laverne's playbook and see if they can get more goals in the first half here. And once again, you're watching the Skyac Men's Soccer on LVTV3 Laverne Community Television. The score is 23.5 minutes left in the first half. And it is 1-1. Laverne Leopards and the Occidental Tigers. Ball kicked out. Quick throw in. Gabriel Bear Jackson. Nice quick touches down the middle there. Looking for an opening. A little bit too much on the pass. The Tigers let the ball roll out. Take a little breather. Defense and midfield doing a great job keeping their end safe the majority of the game here for the Tigers. The Leopards just keep pushing, trying to find the opening, as they did with that first goal. See if they can get in another one. And ball goes out right about half. stolen by the Tigers. Back down the middle, looking for something there. I think the defense is out in front. That was Liam Walsh able to get a shot off. Couldn't find his footing. Ball went wide. Another opportunity though. Great matchup so far. Laverne Leopards having a little bit more time in possession after they scored that first goal there. Both teams playing like they both have nothing to lose, which they don't. Once again, they're playing for 4th place in conference here. The Occidental Tigers are coming in ranked 5th place in conference, with the Leopards coming in ranked 6th place in conference. This is an important game for the both of them. Ball's downfield. Nice job by Amadeo. All the way down the field on the Leopards' end. Good job on the defense there, getting it out of the middle. Good defense there. That was Ferdinand Estrada. So it'll be a corner kick in Leopards territory. We got 19 minutes left in the first half. The score is 1-1. Tigers have an opportunity here to gain one on the Leopards. We'll see if they can convert it. Their first point on the board was off of a corner kick as well. The kick looks like a little low. Good defense by the Leopards, getting it out once again. Tigers seem a little bit more patient on the field, a little bit more relaxed with their pace of play. And we got another substitution on the field for the Leopards. Going in.
Substitution, Laverne. Now entering the game, number 2, Ryan Adams.
Going in, Ryan Adams, and coming out, Luis Hernandez, number 10.
Ryan Adams is a sophomore on the team. Ball's down the field, doesn't last for long. Leopards trying to hold on to that possession, trying to gain momentum. And a foul on the field. Holding his leg, that's Audie Fox. Little bit of limping, but he's walking it off. Leopards using this, taking their time, setting up some offense, taking a slight breather. And the replay there. Kicks taken by Johnny Ryuda. Taken by Johnny Another goal kick for the Tigers.
Austin! Substitution, Occidental. Now into the game, number 20, Riley McCabe. Number 24, Kyler Ray. Number 3, Connor Allison. And number 4, Ryan Wilson.
Substitution for the Tigers. Going in, number 20, coming out, 24. Number 6, number 10 came out too for the Occidental Tigers.
That was an even mix of forwards and midfields there. Players might have just looked tired, or maybe the coach, Rod LaForey, had a little pep talk with the guys he sent in. See if they can turn the tide in their favor. Kicked out. Heading down to the Tigers' territory now. Long pass, almost there. They were looking for number 17, Jack Collage. Couldn't find him. Able to get a touch on the ball there, a little bit too much. Defense picks it up, regains possession. Miles Robertson doing a great job for the Tigers. Ball to Estrada. Back to Ramirez. Up the field to Collage. Ball's downfield. Tigers looking for something. Picked up by the defense. Looks like that was kicked out by number 22, James Matoyer, excuse me.
Now entering number 21, Nate Dunning. Number 13, Ethan Glass. Number 19, David Michael Payne. Now entering for Leopards, number 6, Tyler Avila.
Another big substitution on the field there. Only one for the Leopards. Another 4 for the Tigers. There's 14 minutes left in the first half here. Wonder if they just look tired, or once again, if the coaches gave them a pep talk. Could be a combination. Score is 1-1 still. Both teams trying for opportunities. Like the Tigers here, shot on goal, easily picked up by Ramirez. Could be another opportunity here. Nice touch by the Leopards. Picked up once again by the Tigers. Looks like the Tigers have had a lot of more opportunities than the Leopards. What do you think's going on, Gio?
Yeah, I think especially in the beginning of the game, they were controlling more of the midfield, and Laverne has a hard time when teams push like their defensive line back. And so they struggled a little bit with that, but after the goal, the Leopards came out better, and now I think they're kind of even. Laverne's picking up some pace, so we'll see how the second half goes.
Absolutely.
We still have 30 minutes left of the first half.
Another possible opportunity just touched out by the Leopards. That was Jack Collage. Ball just out once again. Gabriel Barrett-Jackson on the throw. Nice throw downfield. The Tigers defense getting a little bit of action there. Haven't had too much, like we've said. Big kick downfield. I don't think the Leopards were ready for it. Didn't have any offense set up. David Payne on the throw. Looks like the Tigers are doing a better job controlling the ball there on those throw-ins and the corners and those high kicks, being able to regain that possession there. If the Leopards had a little bit more control, the game might be going in their favor a little bit more. Once again, substitution on the field.
Substitution, Laverne. Now entering the game, number 7, Abdul Badawiya.
That's freshman Abdul Badawiya for the Leopards. Trevor Person been substituting a lot of the forwards in the first half here. I don't know if he's giving his starting lineup a break or trying to catch an early lead. Maybe a little bit of both. Nice footwork by the Tigers there. Getting it down the field. Kicked out. Looked like that was off one of the Leopards, so it will be a corner kick here. And with just under 10 minutes left in the first half, you're watching LVTV 3, Laverne Community Television. Tonight's SCIAC men's soccer matchup, the Laverne Leopards against the Occidental Tigers. The score is 1-1. Tigers have an opportunity here off of a corner kick. That's how they got their first goal on the board. Looks like we got a Laverne player down on the field. Might have happened when the ball bounced off of him to go out. Not making any attempts to get up anytime soon. I hope he's okay. Both teams using this little break to take a breather, catch their breaths. We got the trainers on the field. He's walking now. Gripping his elbow there. Number 14, Daniel Ortega, a freshman for the Leopards. And the game continues. Kick to the middle, out by Ramirez. The ball's kicked down line by Ramirez. Leopards looking to pick it up, use it. Kicked out. It'll be a corner kick down in the Tiger territory. Laverne has an opportunity here. It'll be Audie Fox for the kick. And a good catch by Amadeo. That's a good decision. Good decision to come out of the box there to pick up the ball. The Tigers try to save it there, couldn't quite. It'll be a throw in by the Leopards. It was close there. Another shot on goal by the Tigers. Ramirez didn't quite expect it, but he was ready for it. Luckily, he didn't have to put a hand on it. The ball went wide. Clock's winding down here. About 7 minutes left in the first half. The score is still 1-1. Tigers looking for something down there. Able to get the ball out of the corner. Defense kicks it right back out. Leopards want to use it. Looking down line, looking down the field. Good through ball there. Kicked out by the Tigers. Gives the Tigers a chance to set up their defense, but also gives the Leopards a chance to set up their offense.
I think that the Leopards seem to have really found their way towards the Tigers' defensive area, which is the left side. They've been really exploring that and creating good chances. And they have now little less than 6 minutes to try to translate that into another goal, because I'm sure Coach Rod Lafayette will want to fix that for the Tigers on the second half.
Absolutely. Leopards look like they're really pushing here in these last 5.5 minutes. Tigers trying not to let them through. Be another header for another header out. Throw in possession by the Leopards. There's no one there to recover it. Ball goes downfield. Possession regained by the Leopards. Once again, Amadeo comes out for the ball. Ball kicked way down line. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Got another substitution on the field with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. That's Liam Walsh coming out. And Connell Dennison going in for the Tigers. Ball kicked out by the Leopards. Be throw-in once again. Sideline ref calling a foot fault there. Be thrown by the Leopards. Pretty physical there. Ref calls it a foul. Be a kick for the Leopards. Leopards taking their time once again, setting up their offense. Not going to have too many more chances in the first half. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it down to the middle. Amadeo comes out once again.
Let's get up! Let's get up!
Almost an own goal for the Leopards there. That was close. Ricardo McGarry tried to kick it out of bounds. Almost went placed in the top left corner of the goalpost there. That was a close one. Leopards trying to keep it out of their defense, trying to get more on the offense. The ref calls a foul. Tigers taking this opportunity to set up some more offense. Kick to the middle, kicked out by the defense. Quick throw in by the Tigers. Trying to use up every minute, every bit of the last 2 minutes in the first half here.
I know some of the F stuff, but is it the last one? Can't see nothing.
Ball kicked downfield by Ramirez, kicked out of bounds. Looking at just over a minute left in the first half here. Score is 1-1 still. Both teams trying to see if they can squeeze one more out of the first half. Okay. Ball picked up by Amadeo. Looks like this will be the final opportunity for both teams. 30 seconds left in the first half. We'll see if the ref calls for any stoppage time. Looks like the Leopards are going to play it out. The last 15 seconds here. At the end of the first half, the score is 1-1, the Laverne Leopards against the Occidental Tigers. You're watching Sky Men's Soccer on LVTV 3, Laverne Community Television. So it looked like the Tigers really had the majority of the possession in the first half. What do you think? Do you think the Laverne Leopards picked it up in the second half? The second part of that first half there?
Yeah, I really think so. I think each team had their moments. Occidental started a little better with more control, and they reached the back of the net with 30 minutes still to go. So there's a lot of time for them to manage the result. But I think Laverne really picked it up after the goal and responded well. They equalized roughly 4 minutes later, which is a very fast reaction. And you could see an overall improvement and just more active posture from the Leopards instead of just being reactive. So I think they're fighting for every ball, the two teams, and it's been even a physical game sometimes. So I think the second half should have a lot more of that.
Leopards need to be more active, less reactive. I like that. What do you think each team needs to do to gain the upper hand? What do you think the Tigers need to do to gain the upper hand over the Leopards in the second half?
I think Laverne really found their way on the left side of the field, so I think the Occidental Tigers need to find a formula that works for them as well. For Laverne, I think they should improve a little more on the midfield to have more control and make it easier for the defense to link with the attack and see they could get on counterattacks and find their way to the goal more easily.
Absolutely. The Leopards have been proved to be a second half team. We'll see what happens right after the half.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
I got pregnant, and I was the main one working, so I did what I had to do to survive.
Sentía que la escuela no era para mí.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school or even let alone go to college, so I'm trying to break that barrier.
My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person.
Every day after work, went straight to school, studied hard, and it paid off.
Sentí como que si quiero cambiar el mundo, tengo que cambiar a mí primero.
I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Mi consejera, ella fue lo máximo para mí porque me ayudó mucho con todo.
I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
Yeah, it's hard, but keep on going and keep on trying.
The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hey, look, it's those guys.
What's up? What's happening today? Let's do those pearly whites, man. Yeah! Hey, boys, check it. Stand up, do my terrorists, don't compare us. Go!
Ooh, cute.
Are you good to try?
I'm fine.
Hey, girl, what's up? What's the name? What's good? What's up?
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Sir, go and step out of the vehicle for me.
Yes, sir. See ya, buddy. Today, Sean's got a hearing. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. If you think about that, I mean, go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. And there's one thing we're focused on here at St. Jude, and that's beating this thing.
And we are back. It's a great night for a soccer match once again. If you're just joining us, tonight is the Laverne Leopards up against the Occidental Tigers. The first half was a great first half. The score is now 1-1. I'm TJ Sanchez alongside Gio Ronaldo. Gio, what do both teams need to do to get the upper hand in this second half?
I think after the first half, how it went, I think they're both going to come up with a lot of energy and just giving everything they have to try to get an early lead again. So they need to really watch out the defense and especially the midfield too that Laverne was struggling with a little bit and not let the Tigers get the advantage over there because then they get to the goal really fast.
That's right. I'd say at this point in the game, the tide is in the Leopards' favor at least a little bit. The majority of the Leopards' game, they score most of their goals in the second half. So now that it's the second half, we'll see if the Laverne Leopards continue that pattern. As far as the Tigers, they have one in the first half. They're pretty even. Their history shows between first half or second half, it's pretty much up in the air with them. So we'll see how the second half plays out. Looks like they have the same goalies in goal. We've got Ramirez for the Laverne Leopards and Amadeo for the Occidental Tigers. They're both doing a great job. They both have had some awesome saves, and they've both only been scored on once in this game.
Also in the first half, the Tigers had 8 shots and only 4 of them on goal, so half. And Laverne had 5 shots and 5 on goal. So it all kind of indicates that if they get to the goal, they're going to be very likely to score. So hopefully they'll find their way there.
Yeah, in the first half, again, if you weren't with us in the first half, the Tigers had most of the possession. The ball was down on the Tigers' offense most of the time. The Laverne Leopards were able to pick it up towards the end of that first half. We'll see if they are able to make it different this half. We'll see if they will be able to have more offensive play. We're getting started here. Ball touched out, it's in the Leopards' favor. And you're watching LVTV, Laverne Community Television. We're also streaming live on leopardathletics.com. You can check us out there too. Laverne forced to play defense once again here. Ball goes out. Laverne is in favor of the kick. Ricardo McGarry looking for someone to pass it to. Ball goes down line. Good touch there. Wasn't quite enough. Referee calls a foul on that touch there. That'll be Ryan Bernard. Ball goes down line towards the middle there. Picked up by the Tigers, good control, and a shot on goal. Just wide of the post there. That was a very quick conversion by the Tigers. Ramirez was ready for it. Luckily, he didn't have to touch it. Do you think that was an error on the Tigers, or do you think that was good defense by the Leopards?
It was good defense. They have a pretty solid defense, and they've been doing well the past few games. So I think they're ready for the challenge.
Yeah, it's cooled off here to about 70 degrees now in Ortmeyer Stadium. The sun's starting to go down. Most of the field is now in the shade, cooling off for the players. I know that turf warms up. Defense kicks it out once again. Ball goes out. Leopards easily pick it up for a throw-in. Both teams looking like they're a little bit more relaxed now at the beginning of the second half here. Towards the end of the first half, they both looked a little bit panicked, really trying to get everything they can out of the play. A good pass there, also good defense by the Leopards. I'm sorry, by the Tigers. Tigers taking a little bit of time here, setting up some offense. Ball kicked out by the Leopards, Audie Fox. Ball's down line once again. Coming into Leopard territory, kicked out by the defense. Some nice footwork there by the Tigers. Looking to put it in the back of the goal. Nothing. Definitely good defense there by the Leopards. The ref calls for a goal kick there.
two hands in the back, huh? No! Come on, Danny, face the ball. Danny, homie, we can't dive in.
And once again, last year, 2016 season, Laverne was able to beat the Tigers twice in this conference. Each team plays each other twice. Laverne was able to beat the Tigers twice. But the prior 2 years, the Tigers were able to take it. So Laverne is looking to maintain that lead, maintain that title over the Tigers here, and Occidental Tigers are looking to regain it. Tigers took some time to set up their offense there. Looks like it wasn't enough. Leopards defense easily picked it off. Both teams look like they have a little bit more patience this half. They looked a little bit rushed towards the end of the first half there.
All right, here we go, Daniel. Here we go, Danny. Good, time.
Sideline judge calling a foul on that one. Ref overrules it, says it was fair play.
That's my left back.
Ball's thrown down line. Kicks it all the way to the other end of the field there. See if they can make something happen. Tough defense by the Tigers. In the end, the defense takes it, kicks it down. Tigers trying to get it back, trying not to completely lose that momentum. Kick down line. Could be an opportunity here for the Leopards. The Leopards let it go. Pass was just a little bit too much for DeRuta there. It'll be a goal kick for Amadeo. Now in a game like this, at this level, do you think the teams work on more themselves personally, strategizing, and do you think they study the opponent more?
I think both teams, the Leopards and the Tigers, seem to have more of a reactive attitude towards each other. So they're still trying to sense how each other plays and trying to come up with a strategy. But I think the Leopards figured it out after the goal, how to be more active instead of reactive. And right now, I think they're still trying to figure out what the plans are for the second half.
Definitely. And that was Ramirez down on the field there for a minute or two. Looked like he might have jammed his hand or his finger. He's shaking it off. He's definitely a key player for the Leopards. He does a great job in the goal there. Verne having some good breaks here, having some forward momentum. They haven't been able to keep it that great yet, but it's all about the opportunities. Tigers looking for something here. Shut down by the defense.
Back up. Come on, Tyler.
Stolen by Daniel Ortega.
Come on, Johnny.
He passes it down line.
Come on, Javi.
Regained by the Tigers.
Chris Wong. Attaboy.
Matthew Teplitz. Tigers trying to stay patient here. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, it didn't quite work out in their favor. It's more possession time for the Leopards here. Looking on that left side once again. That's their strong side on offense. And the ref calls that a foul. Both teams kind of using this point to take a small breather.
Someone take care of my hat and my sweatshirt.
Slide, Javi, here it comes. Long, big one. Ricardo, don't leave. Daniel, Javi!
Tigers take it down the middle. Try to get it past there. Wasn't enough. The ball is out off of the Tigers. It'll be the Leopards throw-in. Possession regained by the Tigers, taken away just as easily by the Leopards. Tigers looking for a foul there, not rewarded by the ref. And it'll be a goal kick for the Leopards. Looks like Fox is down on the field. Looked like he may have hit his head on another player, possibly just hit his head on the ball wrong. Trainers are being called out. You're watching LVTV3, Laverne Community Television, also streaming live on leopardathletics.com. Score is still 1-1 in the second half. We've got just over 30 minutes left. He's able to walk it off, but he's still holding his head there. Looks like he'll be out for the game.
Number 17, Jack Collage, coming in for Auden Fox, number 5.
Probably a good call by the trainers if it's his head. Better to be safe. They've got a whole season ahead of them still.
Yeah. Don't lay everything off to you. Just link up Luis and Johnny. Anton, give us a chance.
Game is back on. Leopards have possession. Seeing if they can regain some momentum, forward momentum. Ball's down middle of the field there. Kicked out by the defense. A nice kick downfield by the Tigers. Leopard defense forced to head it out of bounds. Quick throw in by the Tigers. Middle of the field now. Tigers quickly setting something up. Defense staying strong there for the Leopards. The ball's kicked out. Both teams playing against the line pretty well there. A lot of small touches. Most of the time they're able to keep it in bounds. And it looks like we got another substitution on the field here.
Substitution, Occidental now entering number 13, Ethan Glass, and number 3, Connor Allison.
Remember, you got about 11 minutes, dude. Hey, that's up. You have about 11 minutes to work. Yes! Chris.
Ball's back in play.
Pocket here! Javi, pocket here!
Looking for something in the middle there. Was taken away by the Leopards.
On the ground, Johnny! On the ground! Get here!
Ball's kicked down line off of a Tiger. Goes out of bounds.
Laverne needs to have more possession in that midfield if they want to make the transitions. Otherwise,
Definitely.
yeah.
Substitution, Laverne now entering number 2.
The ball still seems to be favoring the Occidental Tigers offense here in the second half. I think they've had definitely more time down on offense, possibly more possession time as well.
Number 7 and number 2 for Laverne are in. Ryan Adams and Abdul Badawiya, and Luis Hernandez and Christopher Wong are out.
Get on it, Ryan! Ryan, get closer!
And both of those are midfield for the Leopards. And that'll be a goal kick for the Leopards. Once again, a substitution on the field.
Occidental now entering number 21, Nate Dunning.
Nate Dunning in for the Tigers. That'll be Santiago Bedoya Gallego out for the Tigers.
Good, here we go.
The Leopards gain a throw in here. See if they can use this, gain some momentum. Not this time. Leopards quickly throw it back in down line.
Get it, Ryan. Urgency, White.
And the ball quickly gets thrown in the opposite direction. And once again, it's a good game of back and forth at this point.
Go foul, Diddy. Go force him back. Do that, Joel.
Defense trying to work together, get the ball out. Able to accomplish it. Now Tigers defense. Possession of the ball.
No, don't step right. Yes, Ryan, yes. Ryan.
Throw in given to the Leopards.
Hands on. Everything. Careful there. Hey!
The Tigers are able to gain possession.
Both Ryan and Abdul that were just subbed in are players that had a lot of speed, and they were both put on the right side. So I would think either Coach Trevor Person is trying to balance his chances more or surprise Occidental on the right side, since they've been trying most of their chances on the left side.
That would be a smart strategy. This is the coach's 4th season with the Leopards. He's been a very effective coach for the program thus far. And the coach has got 4 losses against the Tigers and only 2 wins against the Tigers. Verne able to get some ground down there, down in the Tiger territory. Not for too long.
Connect with your teammate.
Back post,
Looks like a shot on goal there by the Leopards. It went wide. It was actually touched out by the goalie, Amadeo. So that'll be a corner kick for the Leopards. The Leopards bench excited about it. This could turn into a goal very quickly for the Leopards. This has been one of their best opportunities at scoring this entire half. We've got just about 24 minutes left in the second half here. The score is still 1-1. The ball's picked up by Amadeo. The sideline judge calling a foul on that in the Leopards' favor. Here's another replay of that goal. Again, it just went wide. It was almost a goal. Yeah, a few more opportunities like that, a few more close shots like that is just what the Leopards need. Ball goes out off of the Leopard. It'll be a Tiger corner kick.
Substitution, Occidental now entering number 20, Riley McCabe, and number 4, Ryan
Rod LaForey making another substitution for the Tigers. McCabe and Wilson going in. McCabe is a defender. Wilson's a midfield. Ball bounces off the Leopard, goes way downfield. Leopard's eager to use it, maybe a little bit too eager.
Come on, Jeff.
The ball goes out once again. Another substitution on the field for the Tigers.
Substitution, Occidental now entering number 24, Tyler Ray, and number 19, David Michael Payne.
Coming in is Tyler Ray and David Payne. Both defenders for the Tigers. Looks like Rod LaForey might be aware of the Leopards' history being able to come back in the second half, trying to beef up their defense a little bit there. Ball passed back to the keeper, thrown right back out.
I'll do it, you're fine. Too easy, Jack. That's too easy.
Both teams starting to feel the pressure here, players and coaches. It's evident. Just over 20 minutes left in the second half. Looked like that was a shot on goal there. Bounced off of the Leopard, went way wide. Tigers able to steal possession there. Tigers look like they're taking advantage of their possessions here. Leopards able to take it away. Moving it down to their Leopards' left side of the field. That's their strong side. And a foul's called in the Tigers' favor. Leopards quickly setting up their defense here. It was close there. It was a nice pass to the middle. They tried to head it in, but it went wide. Ramirez didn't even have to touch
now
it.
entering number 10, Santiago Bedoya. And substitution Laverne, now entering number 8, Nathan Montz.
Another midfield in for the Tigers. Bedoya Gallago.
And for Laverne, freshman midfielder Nathan Mons comes in for Javier Jasso, senior midfielder, number 11.
Ball goes out, it'll be a Leopard throw-in. Taking their time. Ball's just tipped out by a Leopard there. It'll be a Tiger throw-in. Looks like a shot on goal went just wide. It was Connor Allison for the shot there. Lots of momentum here for the Leopards. Leopards looking for a foul. They did not maintain possession, so the ref does not call the foul in their favor. Looks like the level of this play here, the energy just clicked up 2 notches for both teams. With 18 minutes left on the clock, the score is still 1-1. Neither team wanting to leave this game in a tie. Leopards bringing it down, right side of the field there. Looking for the cross, blocked by the defender, stolen by the defender. The Leopards use it, take it downfield. Tigers putting a lot of touches on the ball. Down the middle, found another Tiger, stopped by Ramirez. That was a close one by the Tigers. Tigers almost had that one. Ramirez was right there waiting for it, though. Tigers looking for someone down line. No one was there. And the ball is tapped out by a Tiger. It's a Leopard throw-in. Also a substitution on the field. Here's a replay.
Now entering number 5, Matt Teplitz. Number 8, Eli Remy. Substitution Laverne. Now entering number 18, Chris Wong.
Number 18, Chris Wong, goes in for number 7, Abdul Badawiya.
You're watching Sky Men's Soccer on LVTV3, Laverne Community Television, and live on leopardathletics.com. I'm TJ Sanchez, alongside Gio Ronaldo. It's a really close game. We're in the second half here, 16 minutes left. The score is 1-1. Both teams playing with a lot more intensity now, especially when compared to the first half. And once again, the Laverne Leopards are ranked 6th in conference. Occidental Tigers are ranked 5th in conference. Sideline ref calls for a foul there. The ref allows it. Fouls in the Tigers' favor there. The Tigers using this to set up their offense. Likewise, Laverne setting up their defense. Ball's passed down line. Touchdown. Quick throw in by the Leopards. High kick called. That was a good call there. Yeah, the high kick call is at the referee's discretion. If he feels it endangers the opponent there, then he can call it. The play stops. It's a kick. Ball goes out once again. Trevor Person uses this for a substitution.
Now entering number 7, Liam Walsh. Substitution Laverne, now entering number 5, Auden Fox, and number 10, Luis Hernandez.
Going in, Audie Fox and Luis Hernandez for the Leopards. The game continues right back on. Leopards working hard on defense. Tigers working just as hard on offense. Nice kick by the keeper. Tapped out by the Tigers. Tigers come out of nowhere, take the ball down the line. Looking for an opportunity here. The Leopards defense kicks it out. That'll be a corner kick for the Tigers. So in the first half, the Tigers were able to capitalize on the corner kick. What do they need to do to repeat that in this half?
So Occidental clearly has more possession on the second half, and even though they're not super effective in translating that into actual chances and goal opportunities, and that's a goal.
And it's a goal for the Tigers. They played it safe with the corner. They had a few touches in the possession. Tigers are able to touch it in. We got a replay of it. Low left corner, went through 2 defenders and the keeper. That was a really big goal for the Tigers. The score is now 2-1 with just under 13 minutes left. Now we'll see, as you said, Gio, we'll see if the Tigers are able to be reactive to it, and I'm sorry, if the Leopards are able to be reactive to it and come back.
They have to go all in now with just a little over 12 minutes to go. Like I said on the first half, they have the ability to step up their game after conceding a goal. We just need to see if that's going to be enough and if they can even come back with a 3-2 possibly.
Leopards looking more determined here rather than panicked. The Tigers have absolutely been favoring that left side of the field. Foul called on the field. Tigers not happy about it, as this could change the momentum, change the pace of the game here. Good opportunity here for the Leopards. The cross to the middle. And a shot taken by the Leopards. That was Fox. It was just high of the bar there. Amadeo looking pretty relieved as well. Had that gone in, that would have been a nicely placed shot. Nothing Amadeo could have done about it.
Keep doing it, Black. Keep doing it. Here we go, Sean. Let's go, baby.
11 minutes to go in the second half here. And I'm thinking if the pace remains the same as it is now, the ref will allow some decent stoppage time. Another slide opportunity there. Just missed. Here's another replay of that last shot by Fox. Just went high. Amadeo was ready for it. Verne regains possession. Tries to take it down line. Stopped by the defense. Defense is able to steal. Moving it down. And another shot on goal. It's another goal for the Tigers.
Goal, Occidental.
Liam Walsh for the Tigers. What happened there? I don't think our defense was there and set up. I don't think they were ready for it. We got a replay of it right here. A very beautifully placed shot there. I don't think there was anything Ramirez could have done to stop that one. The score is now 3-1. Occidental Tigers are up over the Laverne Leopards here at Ortmeyer Stadium. We've got just over 10 minutes left in the second half here. You're watching LVTV3 Laverne Community Television. Also, if you're watching us live on leopardathletics.com, we thank you.
Laverne, now entry number 28, Max Charman.
Game on here. Looks like could be another opportunity for the Tigers. Stopped by Ramirez. And the defense is able to pull it out. The ref calls the holding on the Tigers. It'll be a kick in the Leopards' favor. Ball's kicked downfield by Ramirez. Over to their strong hand, left-hand side to Fox. Verne trying to hold on to that possession there, see if they can do something with it. Tigers keep coming in and taking it away from them.
There you go, Javi, great.
Tigers take it downfield once again, stopped by the defense. Defense regained possession. Back to the Tigers. Tigers take it to the middle. That's where they've had luck. Cross it over to the left-hand side. And the ball's tapped out. It'll be a throw-in by the Leopards. 8.5 minutes to go in the second half here. Score 3-1. Tigers are up.
Max, stay in the middle.
Ball was thrown in a little bit too far ahead from where the initial ball went out. They'll have to redo that throw in there. The Tigers regain possession, bring it down the line. Back to the midfield. Tripped on his own feet, no foul called. Ball pushed upfield by the Leopards. Tigers are able to take it away. Ball's heading downfield again. Another opportunity for the Tigers. And the ball just goes out, touching the sidebar. That would have been devastating for the Leopards if the Tigers were able to score off of that one.
Substitution, Laverne now entering number 3, Fernando Vaca.
And that ball just bounced off of the side there. Ramirez feeling lucky about it. Got just under 7 minutes to go here. Ball rolls out, Leopard throw in. Tigers looking to take it away, and they do. Gain more momentum there. That's Liam Walsh again. He's had 2 of the Tigers' 3. The ref calls another foul. It'll be a kick in the Tigers' favor. Leopards being a bit more aggressive to the ball now. Ball's kicked over to the right-hand side, mixing it up a little bit, taking it in. No foul called. Leopards take it down the line. Across the middle, all the way across to the left-hand side of the field now. Trying to take it down line, looking for that opening. Gio, what do you think the Leopards need to do in order to turn the tide in their favor?
Right now, with 5 minutes to go, I mean, their strategy pretty much the whole game has been counterattacks. So if they're going for that, they need to make sure that really works. And it's not impossible, but they need to make sure transitions are very smooth and they get to the attack fast and one shot, one goal.
Substitution, Occidental.
That was almost another goal by the Tigers. Almost. It was kicked out off of Ramirez and then bounced off of the Tigers. So it'll be a goal kick for the Leopards here.
You sub, right? Oh, they sub?
Some momentum here for the Leopards. To the middle. Kicked out by the defense. Trying to get the ball back down there.
Come on, guys.
And the ball goes out. It'll be a Leopard throw-in, quickly done. Down line, ball goes out once again. Be another Leopard throw-in down on their offense. Verne looking to capitalize here. They haven't been down on this end of the field too much at all this entire game. Sideline judge calling for a foul. The ref accepts it. It'll be a kick for the Tigers. Three and a half minutes to go. If Laverne's going to do something, they better do it quick. Scoring 2 goals to tie it up is looking pretty difficult now. The ball goes back. They let it go to Ramirez. Kicked up the field. Down line to Fox on the left-hand side. Across to the middle. No one's there. That would have been well executed by the Leopards there. Leopards are rewarded a corner kick. Tap it in quickly. A little bit more patience here. Into the middle.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Mark up.
Ball bounced off of a defender there. Heading back down to the Leopards defense. They're trying to get it out back on their offense. Ball bounces out. It'll be a Leopard throw in.
Go, Andrew.
Tigers regain possession. Nice quick touches there. Laverne able to get it back down line. Kick it back to the keeper. Try to get some breathing room. Keeper kicks it down line toward the middle. Looking for something down the middle, ref calls it offsides. Yeah, the Tiger offender was behind the Leopard defender before the ball was passed, before the ball was kicked, so that's determined to be an offsides.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
1 minute left in the second half here. Score is 3-1. Almost 3-2, not quite. The Tigers are up over the Laverne Leopards. Substitution on the field. Austin Lee coming out. Sorry, Austin Lee coming in for number 5, Matthew Teplitz. Tiger bringing it down lines once again. Leopards are able to push it out. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. 30 seconds left in the second half. A game like this, I'm sure there'll be some stoppage time as well. Yellow card for holding.
Four, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's game. At the end of the game, the score is 3-1. Occidental Occidental Tigers leading the Laverne Leopards. You're watching Skyac Men's Soccer on LVTV3, Laverne Community Television. Usually the Leopards are able to take advantage of the second half, and they weren't able to do that this game. Do you think the Leopards tired out, or do you think the Tigers turned it up 2 notches above them?
I think Occidental's persistence paid off. 2 goals in 2 minutes with a little over 10 minutes to go. It's really hard to come back from that. And Laverne knows how to play with teams that have more possession than them, and they can handle the pressure quite well. But they really need to work their strategy and really capitalize on counterattacks if that's the strategy that they pick. And need to make sure those transitions are super smooth from defense to attack so they can get all the way there. And because you don't get counterattacks all the time, so when you do, you need to score.
Absolutely. That was a tough loss for the Leopards here early on in the season. They will face the Tigers once again. It'll be at the Tigers' home ground. The Tigers had a lot more possession and consequently a lot more shots on goal this game as compared to the Leopards. The Leopards did not have a lot of possession in this game. They did not have a lot of time with the ball. They weren't able to get it down to their offensive side, so they weren't allowed as many opportunities. They had that first goal. It was a beautiful goal. They set up their offense. Everything was perfect. and they just weren't able to capitalize the rest of the game. This has been TJ Sanchez alongside Gio Ronaldo. Thanks for watching us on Laverne Community Television and LeoAthletics.com.